Hey there guys, Skippy here from Skippy6 Gaming, coming to you with what was gonna be an easy tutorial, and then I ended up getting all mind-boggled into it. So here we go guys, this is a mushroom farm. This is Skippy6 Gaming's best effort. Mushrooms grow slow as heck. This is after so much redstone. I tried to work this circuit in so many different ways, but I tried to time it as best I can for efficiency. So honestly, this is what I came up with. I had double pulsars, and man, I can't even tell you. I spent probably 2 hours trying to figure out the best way, and this one came out to be the best way. Basically, the mushrooms take so long to grow that you really want this to run. So basically, this thing's gonna run water for a day and night, and then it's gonna remain empty for a day and night, fill up with mushrooms, and then do that again. Good luck if, like, I literally tried everything. It is the best mushroom farm that I've ever created, because every other one I made does like 2 or 3 mushrooms like every couple days. This one here will give you about 10 mushrooms every 20 minutes. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know any way that I could do better. The only way I thought that could possibly be better would be making this daylight sensor into a double pulsar, kind of like a mob softener, where it just shoots the water, comes back, and it just drops one stream. However, this thing doesn't fill up in a 20-minute period. So as it gets more full, the mushrooms fill faster. So having a 20-minute period of delay actually works good. So that said, you're looking at right now at Skippy's finest, we're looking at about 10 mushrooms a day. Honestly, I will take that. That's still the best one I ever made. Let's get into this. It's a pretty simple build, guys. This right here is the only redstone. The rest of it's just kind of stuff and hullabaloo. So let's just go over here. For this build, you're going to need 18 red mushrooms, 18 brown mushrooms, 27 mycelium. Mycelium is this block on the side here. You get that from Mushroom Islands. You're going to need a Silk Touch pickaxe. It's going to help you place these mushrooms. You wouldn't be able to, you could do this with dirt or stone even. You can just make the whole thing out of stone. However, you would have to cover these whole sides, and you would have to go very slowly while you built it, because most of the mushrooms wouldn't get placed if the light level's too high. So it would be a lot of work. Honestly, take a Silk Touch pickaxe to a Mushroom Island anywhere, and you can get all the ingredients you need for this. In addition to that, we're going to need about 2 stacks of blocks, 3 hoppers, 1 sticky piston, 2 dust, 1 chest, 13 signs, 1 dispenser, and a bucket of water. So let's go back here and let's make this bad boy. So basically you start this whole mammer jammer with a hole in the ground, pretty much. I don't know if I have room. You think I have room right here? Yeah, I do. Perfect. So let's go ahead and put a hole in the ground right here. 4 of them. Grab your chest. Put this guy right here. And then grab your hoppers. These are all your hoppers. And put them right into this, all the way to the front. Once you've done that, grab your block of choice, whatever it may be, and put this like this. Once you've done this, now grab your mycelium and put your mycelium there. Again, in survival mode, guys, keep in mind, once you break mycelium, if it's not with a Silk Touch, it's going to be dirt. But as you can see, what we've done right here, perfect. And there you go. More or less, this is our pattern, and we're going to follow it all the way up. So what I'm going to do is, we're going to try to build it tall at least. I think ultimately you could make this technically as high as you wanted. Increasing the volume, how high, it's up to you guys. I'm just going to make it around the same height as I made this one here, because I know what the volume is on that one. So once we've done that, we're just going to go ahead and make it a 3 all the way up. Go to the other side and do the same thing. And then once we've done that, let's get rid of this, and then just go all the way up and make sure that those 3 have a space in between. Getting her done. So then on this side, we're going to do the same thing going down. Leave a space in the middle, make a 3 ski. And there you go. I'm just going to do this on the way down. It's a faster way for me to build. Okay, more. Perfect. So this is going to be our first 3. We'll just delete them on the way up. This guy here. And yeah, like I said, there's very little redstone, but I'll tell you right now, I messed with so many different hopper timers. Originally, I had it set on a simple ethos timer, and it actually worked really good. The one problem is it only runs for 5 minutes is the maximum that I can put in one of those timers. And 5 minutes, it was getting me basically on one of those, it would get me 2 or 3 of each type rather than 5. So in essence, changing the timing actually almost put up the output by 40%, give or take. Put this guy here. So what we're going to want to do is just follow this pattern all the way up. One in the middle, one on the side, just like this. And keep going. Most of this is the hard part. Not really hard, but it's just the time-consuming part. But having mycelium here helps because this is able... if this wasn't mycelium, this was stone, we would have to build the outside walls as we built up. And if you do that in survival, the mycelium under will lose its myceliumness. So if you do this in survival, you got to do this part fast, like that. And let's keep going up. And keep going. But yeah, I feel like the only way that I feel that this could potentially improve, which I really don't see it happening, is kind of like a mob softener. You know how they have the double pulsars? See what that one just did. You suck. Perfect. So I don't know. Like I said, I tried really hard. This is as efficient as I can get it. So let's do this. We're at the top. And this guy here. Okay. Now we just got to do the back. All the way up. Almost there. Perfect. Okay. So now that we have our main shape done here, looks pretty easy. Pretty straightforward. So grab your mushrooms now. You're going to need 18 and 18, I think it was. So basically start from this guy here and put a red, skip one, put a red. Having them mixed up like this helps your growth for sure. Go like this, red, skip one, red, skip one. So as you can see, just go on the same pattern and then go down and put a brown one in between. Perfect. So now go on to the other side and make sure that it's not the same as this one. So it looks like there's going to be a brown, skip one, red, brown, skip one, red, brown, skip one, red, brown, skip one, red, brown, skip one, red. So grab your red, bring your red down, 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 down here, and then go over here. We'll go back to do the same thing. Brown, skip one, brown, skip one, brown, sucker. I'm just gonna fix that guy right now. Okay, back to our mushrooms. Grab this guy, brown, red, 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 and red, and then we go to the back and do the same thing. Brown, skip one, brown. It's just a little time consuming. It's not actually that hard. It's actually pretty easy build. And then we're gonna go red here. Red, 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 And there you go. That's the, as far as I'm concerned, that's the hard part. Again, using mycelium allows you to do this. This would not be so easy if you didn't have the mycelium. So just get that silk touch, guys. Go get her done. So now that we've done this, what we're going to want to do is bring up our, I made this one a little bit higher than the other one. So basically what you're going to want to do is grab this right here and then put this here, this guy right here, and there. And that's going to be our dispenser. Our dispenser is going to go out of here. So what I'm going to do is show you guys the easiest way to do this is like this. So you throw your dispenser right here. Once you're done this, we're going to want the water to go in a zigzag pattern on the way down. So first things first, we're going to stop it from going down that hole. It's going to go down here, and then we want it not to go down this hole. Once it's done that, we want it not to go down that hole. So now we go down, we realize it goes there. We want it to go down this one, but not down this one. And then we do this one right here, and then basically it goes around again. So we're going to want to go back, and then we go down here. You can see this guy here stopping it. It's going to come here. We want it to go in this one. Basically one after the other. We're going to go back and forth down the thing. This one goes here, stops it, comes here, goes here, bang, goes back around. Pretty much just making our zigzag. It's every second one. So skip one, put it here, skip one, put it here, skip one, put it here, skip one, put it here. This one goes right there. Perfect. So now we go to the other side and we go finish our pattern. Skip one. Skip one. Perfect. So now that we've done this, we have our mostly ready to go. So let's bring up our walls. First, we'll do the four corners. Do this guy right here. Get this guy up here. Do this corner. And then do the other ones too back here. Down this guy right here. And again, based on efficiency, I've covered up several areas. It started out not so covered up, but honestly, as far as I'm concerned, on these ones here, I would just cover them all with stone. You want to be pretty and put your glass, it's fine, but honestly, you'll get a better efficiency if you just cover this whole thing with stone. And then in the front, we're going to do the same thing. And then one more here. And now for the very front, through the finagling, I really found that having glass here is not a good idea. However, you do want to make sure that everything is working and getting to where it goes. So what I do is I just leave a square right here. That way you can just see that the actual water is flowing. You know what I mean? Just to know everything's hunky-dory. And then what we're going to do is throw a piece of glass right here. Just to keep everything in the system. And we'll get rid of that guy. Perfect. And then now we're just going to fill this up. I'm just going to go ahead and throw one piece of glass right here. This is just like the peaker. And we go up. So now we're at the top. This is going to start the whole thing. So what we're going to do here actually is let's just go ahead and put a bucket of water inside this dispenser. And then let's start this flow here. We might as well start the cycle and then we'll make sure everything works hunky-dory. Grab yourself a redstone repeater. Put it into there. Redstone dust. Right here, get rid of this block, sticky piston. To a block. To a repeater. And then we're going to grab a daylight sensor. you know, I'm not going to mess with it. There's a reason I put that redstone there. I don't remember why, but there's a reason. This is one of the most retried tutorials I've ever done. So as it does that, it goes up. So let's make sure it's going in the order we want it to go. So it goes down there, see? Kind of cycles around. Again, cycles around, all the way down. So now what we could tell is this is going to go. You set night, it's fine. So every day cycle 20 minutes. So a Minecraft day is actually 10 minutes of daytime, 7 minutes of nighttime, a minute and a half of dusk, and a minute and a half of dawn. So every 20 minutes, this is going to turn on and then stay on, and every 20 minutes is going to turn off, stay off, and as such. So as we turn it to day, we can see that the water will stop flowing. Everything goes to the bottom until there we go. And it drains whatever mushrooms were made, which are going to be none because we just made it now. And there you go. That's your mushroom farm, guys. This is beautiful. What I would do is cover this up. Totally cover it up. I don't mess around. Make sure you cover these top blocks. And as far as I'm concerned, if you want the best efficiency, guys, what you're going to do is make sure that, yeah, as much light is blocked out. But again, if you don't want to use mycelium, get ready because you're going to have to do this layer by layer. So for me, I just only cover where it matters because right here, it matters. In here, see, it doesn't matter. There's a block anyway. So we're going to cover these holes on the end. Cover this dude right here. And then at the bottom, there's going to be another one that does that. And there you go, guys. 10 mushrooms every 20 minutes, which is Skippy's finest attempt at the best. Throw a little lever on there, but this is pretty much one cycle here. Yeah, one cycle. And I kept testing it cycle after cycle. So honestly, 10 mushrooms every 20 minutes is pretty darn good as far as I'm concerned. The last mushroom farm, I don't know if anybody remembers it. It was horrible. Like much less mushrooms than that. And there you go, guys. Don't forget to smash that like. Don't forget as well to subscribe to my channel for some more wicked tutorials like mushroom farms and all this other stuff that I'm doing today. Thanks a lot, and I'll catch you on the next one.